Okay, so yeah, hello everyone. Very good evening. Welcome to this live stream. It's not a live stream, it's coding nights with Shambhavi, right? Welcome here. Um, Hi, I just welcome you all in this live stream. Happy that you all have joined in here, and we'll be doing some cool stuff, some of the things. Okay, up till that, just let me very quickly read on some comments here. Okay, through. Shambhavi, please make videos, marketing, LinkedIn, what exact keywords? If you can make two videos, one is for the job, second LinkedIn exact hands-on, it's great. Um, okay, yeah, sure, Dhruv, sure. I would just try to make up this video very soon, right? You can just stay on to the channel, and for sure I'm gonna make up this video for you, and it's just that very soon I'm just gonna make up. And actually for that especially, I had started up a new series on every Monday. Okay, if you had followed my channel, so previous Monday you must had gotten a notification of a new video that was best programming language to learn in 2022, right? So these types of videos are gonna come up every Monday now. So wait out for this Monday. Let's see what's being cooked up here and what's coming up at your way this Monday. And for sure, on to some of the Monday, your particular topic will be taken out. And thank you so much, Dhruv, for being here. 5 minute bio, big fan, ma'am. Thank you so much. I'm really very grateful to you regarding this, and thank you so much for being here in this live stream. Thanks for being here. Yes, absolutely yes. For Tkinter, yeah, I know Tkinter, and again, we'll be making up some cool project with the Tkinter only, because in most of my live streams, I have done around 16 live streams up till now, and I would say around 14 or 15. In around 14 or 15 live streams, I had used up the Tkinter library only. Okay, so again, that's the thing we'll be using up today, and yeah, I'll be letting you know about the things whatever we are having and rest of the things. Hi Nikhil, welcome to this live stream. Very good to have you here in this live stream. Hope you are doing well. Great, wonderful guys, wonderful. I'm very good to have you all here into this particular. Yeah, it's Harishikesh. Yes, absolutely. The IDE which I'm using up today, that's the Python. Correct. It's absolutely true. Hi Anshul, welcome to this live stream, Anshul. I hope you are doing well. I'm very happy that you're here into this coding nights with Shambhavi. Great. I'm very happy to have you all here, guys. Okay, till the time rest everyone is joining in, I can just let you know about the complete agenda, which we are gonna follow up the next week. So yeah, tomorrow is Sunday, right? Tomorrow we'll be having machine learning for Python. Okay, tomorrow we'll be having up this particular thing. And further moving towards the Monday is something that day very special, because onto that we do not have any study video. We have some general asked out question videos which you people generally frequently ask me out over LinkedIn's, over my LinkedIn account, or in the format of an email, or simply into the channel only. You just people ask me out some of the questions. So taking up that particular thing only, I just try to make up a particular and a detailed video. So yes, it's coming up this Monday as well. Last Monday it was, which is the best programming language to learn in 2022. Again, this particular Monday something new is coming, so wait for that. Again, then from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays and Fridays, all 4 days in this particular week, we have machine learning. That is Python for machine learning. Okay, because the machine learning new series have started already. I hope you all know, because you people are already there onto the channel. So yeah, machine learning, and that's Python for machine learning is already started on. And then on Saturdays, so you are already here. So that are the Saturdays are the live streams which we have up into the night at 10 p.m. So that's what's the complete agenda for the videos that I follow onto my channel and things like that. Okay. Great. So I'm very glad to have you all here into this particular live stream. And if you haven't subscribed out my channel up till now, so please very quickly go down. There's a red button. Click that one for the subscribing out my channel. Even don't forget to press the bell notification so that you do not miss out any updates from my channel. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Sure. 5-minute bio. You can just share your code. Okay, great. Fine, guys. Wonderful. Right, so I guess I shall disclose up the project for today, which we are gonna make it up right away because it's around 10 minutes that the live stream has already started. So yeah, let's disclose that particular project for today. So the Python project which we are gonna make it up today is your spelling corrector, but it's not the one which you will be entering at your ends. It will be a automated one. Okay, so yes, we'll be using up some Python library for making up the spelling corrector GUI program, GUI app, and that's what we'll be doing up here into this particular today's live stream. That's it. That is about coding nights with Shambhavi. Okay, so yeah, let's proceed on further, and I will let you know the requirements which are there for this particular project, and then we can simply proceed in up here for the respective project of ours, right? Nikhil, I'm a beginner. No worries, Nikhil. You can just follow up whatever I am telling you up right away here into this particular live stream, Nikhil, and I'm sure you'll be able to get up the things whatever I am delivering up here. Okay, it's not I'm very if you are a beginner person as well. No, not a worry. Okay. So yes, great. Let's start on the things. The IDE which I am using, that is your PyCharm. Okay. So at your ends, you can use any IDE of your choice, be it PyCharm, be it Visual Studio Code, be it Jupyter Notebooks, or either your Spider, your Sublime Text, whatever you want to use, and out you can use it at your ends. Okay, and here absolutely Python is required, and I would suggest you to have some newer version of Python after 3.5. Okay, if you are having a Python version which is 2.2 older, so I really request you to just upgrade that out because the new libraries which are getting launched up here day by day, so those are only supported onto your newer Python versions. Okay, so that's the one, and yeah, one of the new libraries we are going to use it up here today into this particular live stream. Great. So yeah, we can start on our live stream for today. Just let me have a quick water. Great. Okay, let's get started up here for this particular live stream of today. Okay, so yeah, my very first thing is that what I'll be doing is that I'll be importing up my requirements. Right, I would simply import up my requirements whatsoever we are having it up here. Right, second step will be I'll be designing up the frame of my GUI, and the third one will be that we'll be writing the main functions. So this is what is the 3 parts of our live stream. Okay, yeah, sure Kaju Kumar, we can start in here. Okay, great. So I'm going to first of all import up my respective libraries. So it's from take enter. I'm gonna import up the asterisk. So see, what is this tkinter? So tkinter is one of the GUI frameworks, one of the libraries which we have been up here into the Python programming language. And what is it used for actually? It's completely used for making up the GUI apps. Means your graphical user interface. GUI stands for your graphical user interface. So that GUI app, it's completely used in out for making out. Okay. Now, so tkinter, you are aware what is it, but what I have written is import asterisk. So asterisk means that we are actually trying to import up all of the relevant functions from my tkinter library. Right, I'm just trying to import all of my relevant functions from this tkinter library. So it shows that like from my tkinter library, I am importing all of the required functions. It's completely like that only. Right, so that is a respective thing which I'm doing up into my first line. Second, I'm going to write up that from text blob. Okay, from text blob, I'm going to import up this particular next library, sorry, next function, which is text blob. Okay, so now this, okay, this is text. Great. Now, this text blob, right, this particular one. So this text blob is actually one of the libraries which we have in up here into the Python, and that's the one which helps you to detect whether the spelling which is being written by you for any particular word, whether is that correct or not. Right, that's what is the use of this particular text blob library. So from my text blob library, I'm going to import up a function which is text blob. Now for this text blob, T and B are going to be your capitals, and from this library, the T and B will be your small. Right, so that's the thing which you actually have to take care of. So my only of the two libraries were required into my project. One was my tkinter and the second one was my text blob. Right, so that's the thing. Now just very quickly in the chat box, confirm me out, am I clear with the importing of these two libraries which I had written up here for you? Am I clear with both these lines for you, everyone? Okay, Shalini, thank you for the confirmation. Okay. Okay, great. We can now proceed in up here. Fine. So yes, now we can move further here with the things. Now, what is my requirement? Now what do I have to do? I have to simply make up some tkinter window for me, and right now into that particular tkinter window only, I will be simply entering up some of my requirements like my colors, my particular, I would say my title, my window size, and all of the things. Okay, so now my very first task is that we will be making up a tkinter window. Okay, Kaju, thank you so much for the confirmation. So let's say my variable is tk underscore window. Okay, and that's equal to capital T small k, like that. Okay, so tk underscore window is the respective variable, and this capital T small k, what's that actually? This capital T small k which I had written up here is my tkinter window. This is the function which will actually help me out in the creation of my tkinter window. Okay, this is the function which will actually in real help me out in the simply making of my tkinter window. That's what is it, right? Now moving further with this particular thing, I can put up a simple, I would say simple title to this tk underscore window dot, I'm going to put up your title, right? Title to my tkinter window, we can put it up. So Okay, I'm gonna put it up somewhat like that. Own spelling. Okay, SPELLING spelling checker, somewhat like that. We can put it up, right? Now it again depends to you. Whatsoever is your requirement, you can put that accordingly. Fine. Great. So you can just put this particular title according to your choice. Okay. Nikhil, Python versus VS Code. Which one is best for Python coding? Nikhil, you can just choose any of these according to your choice, Nikhil. You want to use PyCharm or VS, it's absolutely similar, only Nikhil. There is not too much of difference between your PyCharm and VS Code. At my end, I generally use up the PyCharm. So I try to prefer and try to say people using up the PyCharm. Right? But now, if you're a person who has started using the VS Code from the long time, so yes, you can please go ahead with VS Code as well. Okay, that is the respective idea. So yes, tk underscore window dot title own is spelling checker. Title has been done. Now we can just put it up a geometry. So tk underscore window dot geometry, like that. Right, so now we can just simply put it up a geometry here according to your choice actually. So let's say it's gonna be 800 cross 600. Okay, so it's 800 cross 600. That's my geometry actually, which I had put it up here, like the length and like the width of my complete tkinter window. Okay. Next we can put up tk underscore window dot, and I can simply put it up here one more function, that is my config. Now what's that about? So see, whenever you just want to put it up your respective background color, right, you want to put some background color into your particular tkinter window, right, so there you simply use up this config function. Okay. Very good evening, Arun Sharma. Very good evening. Welcome to this live stream. Welcome to this live stream, Arun. Great to have you here. So tk underscore window dot config. Right, so that's about adding, even if we want to add up some background color. So I'm gonna write background is equal to, and we can give it up some background according to our choice. Let's say I'm gonna give it black. Okay. So yeah, cool enough, right? And last line, I'm gonna add up tk underscore window dot. I'm gonna put it up your last function, which is my main loop. Now what is this particular main loop function which I had put it up here? Hi Mohit, welcome to this live stream. Hope you are doing very well, Mohit. So yes, this main loop function which I had put it up here now, that's a sort of a function which actually whenever you are using the tkinter library, so it's very much essential, it's very much necessary for you to completely write up this one and at last add up this main loop function. So if you're not gonna add up this main loop function, what it will do, it will simply if you are not having any error as well into your program now, then as well it will not display you the output. Why? Because the reason is that you haven't added up this main loop function. This main loop function acts as a closure for your complete program. Whenever you want to get up some closure, like at this particular place you had closed in, you had completed in your program, so then it will successfully run out. So always try to remember and always try to make sure that you are using up this main loop function at the last of your project. Right, so just let me know everyone in the chat box, am I clear with this particular thing to you all? Okay, Great. Now let's proceed on. Now when I'm ready with this particular tkinter thing and the things for me, now it's the time for making up the labels and for making up the boxes, for making up the buttons. So it's a time for making up all of those respective things. So let's do that out. So first one, I'm going to put up a heading. Okay. So it's going to be a variable as t underscore heading. I'm going to use up the label function. What's this label function? So label is a function which helps you to write something onto your or anything onto your tkinter window. Now in general Python, what we did, we simply used to write in the print statement and that particular thing got to be printed, right? But onto your tkinter library, this does not happen out. So there it's necessary for you to use up this particular label function. Okay, that's the idea. So now I'm going to write up here tk underscore window, comma, what is my text? My text is going to be somewhat like spelling checker, right? This text we can simply put it up here, comma, I can put up my own font as well if we want. So yes, let's say I want Arial to be here. Okay, with Arial, let's say size I want it to be, let's say 50. Okay, and even I want that to be in the bold. So that's done, comma. Now BG, I will be wanting up some light color only. Let's say it's gonna be yellow. Okay, and font color, we can just add up something here like FG is equal to, we can do it red, right? So BG will be my background color, FG is gonna be my foreground color, that's my font color, right? And yes, that's done. And last, I could just simply write up t underscore heading dot pack. So what it will do actually, this pack, it will automatically apply up this particular function which we are having in it up here, whatever I have written now. It will automatically apply that for us onto a very similar and a very aligned manner, right? Very aligned manner means that from wherever this particular thing starts on, from wherever this particular actually this frame for me or the window for me is starting out now, from there automatically it will start implementing that onto the very top. So that's the reason I had simply used up here my pack function. Okay Mohit, great. So yeah, that is what is about my pack function. Further, after adding up this particular label, further I'll be adding up some more things here, some more labels and the things. Let's do that out very quickly. So now it will be t underscore check. Okay, that's I'm gonna use up the label for that. Okay, now I could just put it up like tk underscore window, comma, tk underscore window is my variable into which we are simply just putting up the and made up my tkinter window there. So it's tk underscore window, comma, what's my text here? So text is my enter, okay, it's like it's enter the word. I can simply write it up here, enter the word, right? So that's the idea, enter the word, right? And comma, I can simply apply up some font here, right? So some font is gonna be, let's say I want it to be Arial again, right? Comma, I want the size to, let's say, be 35, comma, even I want that to be in the bold. So that's all done, comma, we can add up some BG color here. So now this time my background color, let's say it's gonna be my light blue, okay? And my FG color can actually be, we can give it somewhat like black only, right? That could work out actually. Great. So yeah, I can just set up my font color as my black. So that's done. So again, I'm going to write up t underscore check dot pack function. So it will automatically align up this particular thing for me, and it will simply align that into the simple manner for my particular program. right? So that's what is my this check function. So if you could just please confirm me out in the chat box, like, am I clear with this particular thing to you regarding what is this check function? Okay, fine. So this check is being done. Now it's time for my spelling check. So S check, my next variable name. So now let's add up some here once again. Let's add up some label here. So label, and no, not this time. It's not being my label. It's my entry box. Entry box is a sort of a box where you can enter up something, write it onto your own. Okay, Kaju Kumar, thank you. Thank you so much for the confirmation. Thanks for that. Okay, so this entry is an entry box which we have it up here. So entry, inside that TK underscore window, comma, we are having up a font here to be put it up. So font I could put it up here like Arial, comma, size I can be put it up 45, and I want that to be in the bold. Okay, and we can set it up some width as well. So width width as well, we can set it. Errors I don't like it, I avoid, but errors like me I cannot avoid. Okay, Nikhil, what's the line where you are getting up the errors? Nikhil, let me know. I can help you to sort that out, Nikhil. Okay, yeah, let me know, Nikhil. So what's the width? Width is, let's say, 500. Okay, and what next is there? Next we can set up some background colors. So let's say my BG color is gonna be a very one, like, let's say I'm gonna put it up here white. Okay, great. And again I'm gonna write up s underscore check dot pack. Okay, I pack like that. Right, so that's again done up here. Right, so s underscore check dot pack, this particular thing is again done and sorted. And next, at last, I'll be putting up a check button. So that check button will actually, whenever I'm going to press that check button, it will check me that spelling for me and let me know if it is correct or not. Right. So C underscore button, my variable. Okay, I am gonna use up the function which is button. Now into that I'm gonna simply use up TK underscore window. Okay, I can put up a text over that button as like check, check, like this particular thing we can give it up here, like, right, comma, I can assign it some font as well. So let me just get down here, comma, font. What's that font which we can apply it up here? So it's like Arial. Okay, it's like 45 and comma, it's even like the bold. So it's Arial 45 and then bold. Okay, 45 can be a little bit larger. I can just make it to 30 as well. Now I guess this is a perfect perfect value. We can just put it up here, right? So yeah, after that I can assign up some FG colors. So FG will be now the same red, not FG, the BG will be red. That's my background. So background will be my red, RED. Okay, FG is gonna be, let's say, white. Yes, but we are left out with one more thing, that's defining of my function. So for that I would call in the function afterwards. Okay, so up till now, this is what we have designed it up here, and these are the respective things which we are having it up here, right? So that's all about, like, simply, first of all, I had simply imported my libraries and then I had made up that complete frame. And now what I'll be doing is that this time I'll be simply making up a function, and inside that function I would simply be writing up the respective commands which are to be followed out. But before that, just confirm me out, everyone. Am I clear with whatsoever I have delivered up so far? Okay, fine. Let's get started on here further at the very last part of our program, of our project. Okay, Shalini, thank you. Thank you for the confirmation, Shalini. Great. So it's like now I'll be making up a function. So def and spell underscore check my function name. Putting up the brackets, getting down. Now I can make up a variable, let's say that's a, and now here this time I'm gonna call up my text blob function, which I had made it up above. Okay, Kaju, thank you, thanks for the confirmation. So yes, this time I'm gonna make up this particular text blob function that I had simply imported up here at this particular place. Okay, text blob into the bracket. I will be simply using up that button for me. Okay, the variable, not that entry but variable. So it's s underscore check, right? S underscore check, the variable into which we had simply written which is a particular like entry will be giving. I will be entering up something, right? So s underscore check dot. I'm gonna use up this get function. So what it is gonna do is that from this particular variable, which is s underscore check, it will help me to retrieve whatsoever the complete, I would say, that word I have written or the things like that will simply help me to extract up those respective things, right? It's about that. Now I spell my next word, my variable, into that I'm gonna add up a label here, capital L-A, okay, label. And I could just simply add up here tk underscore window, comma, I can give it some text, like text is equal to, let's say I'm gonna add up some text here, and that text could be, okay, I can add it up like that. One second, the correct spelling is like that. I'm gonna add it up here, right? Separated by a comma, get down, I can give it up some font of my choice. So let's say it's gonna be Arial, the size is gonna be 30, and it's gonna be as bold here, okay? And background, we can set it up again. So BG, I can set it up, let's say it's gonna be some light pink. Okay, that's done. Great, this is all sorted. Now after that, what I'll be next doing is that I would simply be writing up here spell dot pack. It will simply align this thing as well for me. And next I'll be adding up C underscore text, one another variable, that is my correct text variable. Okay, and for that particular thing, what I'll be doing up here is that I would simply add up one more label function for me. So capital L-A-B-E-L, label, and again it goes my tk underscore window, comma, I'll be adding up some text here, but now this text is not gonna be the sort of a normal one which we were doing up till now. I'm gonna write up here str. It means that my text is in its string, variable a dot, and I'm gonna use up this particular correct function. Okay, it's a by default function which we have up here automatically. Okay, I can set it up a font according to the choice. So it's about font, and I am just simply gonna put it up here like Arial, come, I'm gonna put up the size 45, and even I'm gonna put that as bold, comma, I can set a background color as well. This time I'm gonna put up light green. That's the one which is left out, right? And I'm gonna write up here next C underscore text dot pack function, like that. And now it's only left out about calling my function. Coding section, just give me 2 minutes. Just let me very quickly end up this particular project. It's gonna be complete in next 1 minute, and then I'm gonna answer up your question. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Okay, so this is all done which we wanted to do it up here. Right, now it's the time for calling up my function. So where I'm going to call it, name is spell check. Okay, So I would gonna call it inside this button. So put up a comma here. And yes, I'm gonna write up here command is equal to spell underscore check but. Make sure that you do not have to put up the brackets after the function calling. Okay, don't do that mistake here. Don't put up the brackets after your function calling. Those are not required. Okay, and it's done. Right, so yeah. Okay, coding section. Ma'am, I always see you doing Python live stream. So are you only know Python or also you know other programming languages? See, coding section, it's about that. The very first thing which I had took up here is Python. Right, because my main field of expertise is your data science, right? And whatever the stuffs are required up into the data science, taking in your Python, your Tableau, and your SQL, right? So those all of the things I am aware of. And if you talk about the C++ and the things, so yeah, it's not just that I do not know, but it's about the thing that my main field of expertise is data science. So currently I'm completely focusing upon that particular thing only. I hope that's the answer for your question. If anything else, you can let me know. Okay, great. So yeah, here we completed up this particular project. We had just written that completely. Now it's the time for running it aside. So let's click over run. And I'm going to choose up an interpreter for me like this. And I can simply click over run. Okay, it will just take up some time in the running because we are running it for the first time, right? Because of that. And now let's see that how it's gonna result us up in the output and how it's gonna look out and the things like that, right? I did added the main loop function, right? Yeah, take a main loop. Perfect. Okay, so here we have this thing down, my spelling checker. So it's how is it looking, spelling checker, then you have the into the word, and then you have in your check button. Okay, let's do something here. So first what I'm going to do is that first thing I'm going to take up a word from my channel only, and that's science. Okay, that's fun with data science. I'm going to simply take up the very first word which is science for me. So I'm simply going to enter this out. Let's say C-I-E-N-C. Let's write and check it out. Perfect. So the correct spelling for this is S-C-I-E-N-C. Yeah, I just missed entering up a E here. So it automatically told me out that the correct spelling is science. Let's do some more stuff. Let's say I'm going to write up some technology. I'm going to take and just write technology. Okay, instead of technology, I'm just going to write up technology here. Let's check that once again. So yeah, it's perfect. The correct spelling is technology. Very nice. Right, so yeah, it's completely running up. Perfect. The things which we are having it up here, those are absolutely working up perfect. And now if I'm going to write up the correct spellings, it will simply show me that the spelling is correct. See, like that, the correct spelling is data, right? Great. So yeah, now I think I just close this particular program here. Wonderful. So now this is a sort of a one which you can make it up at your ends, the spelling checker, the spelling corrector, according to your choice. You can just make it up, and now further you can add up more features or more functions in that about let's say it was simply showing up the correct spelling, or even you can just add up a feature that it shows out where the spelling is mistaken, and after what word what should be added up. And the things like that, you can just simply do it at your ends and make this a much more enhanceable and a good project, right? The idea is gonna remain up the same only, simply like this only you'll be making up. It's just that now how many more features you can simply enter up into this, and you can simply make that at your end. Most welcome, Kajan. Even I'm very happy to see that you had enjoyed up making this project, and yeah, thanks so much for that, Kajan. Most welcome as well. Great. So if you haven't subscribed out my channel up till now, so please go ahead everyone, subscribe out my channel, and even share that with your friends so that they can as well get the best out of these things. And if they want to learn data science or Python or machine learning, anything like that, so they can refer up my channel. Even I'm having one more channel which is UPSC with Shambhavi. So if you haven't subscribed out that channel up till now, so please go ahead everyone, subscribe out that channel which is UPSC with Shambhavi. That's a channel which covers up the preparations related to your government services, your government jobs, right? So if anyone into your family or friends who want to go into this particular field, you can just please share this particular UPSC with Shambhavi channel with them as well. Okay, so thank you everyone for joining in. Okay, most welcome Om, thank you so much, so much for this comment. Most welcome. Okay, thank you so much Shalini, thank you so much. Okay Kirti, great, most welcome Shalini, most welcome. Great guys, so thank you so much everyone for joining up this coding nights with Shambhavi. Again next Saturday same time 10 p.m. it's gonna happen. This is again your coding nights with Shambhavi. So hope you had enjoyed up this particular live stream, this session. Now I will see you all next Saturday same time 10 p.m. in the night with some new and cool Python projects. So till then, thank you everyone, take care, have a nice weekend and have a nice week further ahead everyone. Bye bye everyone, take care.